Good morning, Redwoods. Friday morning, December the 6th. I think it's the 6th. It might be the 5th, but I think it's the 6th, 2024. Why am I showing you this van? Well, it's 13 degrees. 13 degrees. But this van came from Fargo, North Dakota, and then spent some time up in Minnesota. So that's why old Minnie here has rust. So what am I trying to say this morning? Don't let your suffering go in vain. Don't let your suffering. That's what Redwoods is. That's what Redwoods is for me. And it's about me sharing. And I'm trying to bring mental health to the table and talk about a change. So this van, she's got some rust from all the salt, but guess what? She's been through much worse ice and snow. And here she is. Here she is. She's still going strong. This is like being in Florida for her. So you can live in here. You can, I'm hoping to use this for Redwoods. Many purposes, but Redwoods Redemption might be coming to you if you can't come. And I thought about that and I started laughing because I'm like, here comes a, come get in the van and talk. That's gonna go over well, right? It's gonna go over well. Anyways, back to the suffering. What I want more than anything is I had let's just say a 10-year span that it made me who I am today, and it changed me. And there's good and bad to that. But what I like to say is you can go to school for 20 years and study mental health, etc., psychology, sociology, social work, helping others, talking to others, and none of that will, and there's nothing against that because that's great. We need people like that for sure. And there are people like that that do tremendous work and help others. They devote their life to it. But let's say you're somebody else, you're not me. You've had an addiction. Maybe you lived with an addiction for years and you overcame it. Or maybe you are down and depressed because of some kind of trauma you experienced for a long period of time, or maybe it was a short period of time. What I would say is, if you don't have purpose, if you feel like you don't have purpose, think how many people you can help by just talking to them. Because you and I both know, if you've been down a wrong path, you know which one not to go down. And if you can keep somebody from going down that path, why wouldn't you? Like I said, you can't learn this, suffering. I say suffering is the greatest teacher. I look at the empathy that I gained. Not sleeping for 8 years. I don't want anybody to experience that. And so I want to share. If we were in here and people were sitting in here, keep out of the cold. Share your struggle. And there's people around you that You don't know it, but just like people didn't know when you were going through your struggle. Redwoods Redemption. Let's get together. Let's talk. Little things add up. Share your struggle. That is a purpose. Don't let your suffering go in vain. And if you're in suffering, maybe that's, I know it helps me to, every time I got down, I would watch this pastor that he was, and it had nothing to do with, I mean, he is a pastor and religious, but what he was saying was for everybody. He lost his dad and his mother when he was really young, and he had cerebral palsy. I think that's right. But he tells, every time I was down, I would listen to his story about when his mom died. And I've found if you're struggling and you put yourself around other people that are struggling worse than you are, I think it helps everybody. I think it helps you. I know it helps me. Redwoods Redemption. Help one another. Here we are.